Good morning. Why is my stream chat in OBS telling me to subscribe to earn drops? You can't subscribe to me, can you? I'm not an affiliate. Anyway, hello. We are here. Good morning, good morning. Let's get some music on. We shall start with the third. And everything's set for new game. Because obviously we're going to go straight into a run and get the run. What else are we doing here? Other than getting runs? Huh? Drinking coffee for one. Cheers. I'm quite liking the slightly altered routine. So now, instead of getting up, getting a coffee, and jumping straight on stream, like this morning, I casually listened to some music in bed while reading a chapter of a book, and then proceeded downstairs to get an apple and some fruit. That doesn't make sense. An apple and some nuts. That's what I meant to say. While making a coffee. And now I've had a bit of food. And now I'm here with a coffee. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, as they say. In theory. We'll find out as the game goes how bright-eyed and how bushy-tailed we are. There is still the lingering question, of course, of productivity in my life, what to do exactly how to lead it, what to focus on. There's still the big question mark over the streaming, because it's just gaming, of course. Still, currently. I know I've had a lot of good conversations from it, but what isn't coming from it is a sustained community that's creative and productive. Which was the ideal goal, I suppose. I might have to change my seating position. I've noticed a bit of backache coming in since I started living in the world of upright people again and not just lying in bed for a week. Yeah, I think I need to put my chair more upright. I'll do that now. See how the noise suppression cancels it all out. Maybe it's upright underneath, maybe it's more reclined, I don't know, actually. Let's try that. Let's try that without having my feet up. By sitting up like a civilized person, you know? Sort of like half lying down all the time. Oh, I'm not sure that's correct, but we'll see. Oh, I appear to have been hit. Rip. Okay, let's try this. Very different gaming position. Sononym to you too, sir. Creativity, productivity. You know? Know what I mean? Had a great day yesterday, though. I washed all my bedding that was overused from being in the bed with flu for a week. So that's all fresh. Shaved my head. Shaved my face. So that's all fresh. Showered. Even vacuumed the bed. The headboard. Vacuumed the computer. Well, at least got rid of the dust from the dust filter at the front. That was a very productive day. And today I'm thinking a day off, because I've had 2 productive days now, following being ill. Day before I was hanging pictures and decorating the lounge. Really know what a day off looks like. Could be nice weather, maybe a bit more sun. Don't like being that side of him. I mean, it's so easy if you're careful, like, lost 2 runs, the only 2 runs I tried yesterday, just lost to the ogre because I was just too greedy. I'm not careful enough. It's just stupidly easy if you're careful and patient and not stupid. This is what's funny about doing this run for me. It's like I still haven't got it done, but I know it's easily done. It's just if I'm just careful. But it just never happens because I'm not careful. And the main challenge then being like not throwing, not choking when you get deep into the run. If anything, I would have thought initially between the two, it would have taken me longer to get DS2 because it's like a 2-hour run and this is an hour run. But when I got DS2, it was offline and I was watching something else at the same time and not really paying much attention, and it just sort of happened. Maybe that's the key, not focusing on it. But then if I don't focus on Sekiro, at least, maybe you just can't get away with it on Sekiro. I don't know, dude. It's a dumb thing in general, isn't it? Just trying to do this game hitless. Is it dumb? It's a test of certain things that I don't really need, that I don't really want testing, like patience and consistency and being careful is not my enjoyable way of gaming at all. I like pushing limits and moving boundaries and making things more difficult, but not in a sort of patience and consistency way at all. There's no way. Did you see that? What a clutch that was. A double deflect after a really unlucky turn into a charge. Oh my goodness, this has to be the run, right? How clutch was that, dude? No one saw that, of course. What time are we on? 13 minutes. Clip that shit. Future Clapfish, if you're watching this, clip that shit. That was insane. I thought I was screwed because he was just charging me, but somehow I got the double deflect off. Not gonna lie, it was kind of lucky. I didn't really mean to get that done like that, but and that's the first time that's ever happened. But it looked cool. It was cool, indeed. Of course, it's never going to be the run. I'm going to throw it on something stupid. So that will be relegated to the annals of history. Well, it could be clipped, like I say. We'll clip it. Clip it. Yeah, there's no way this is the run. No way. It never is, you see. That's why I know it's not going to be the run, because it's never the run. And even if it feels like the run, we'll get to Ishin and he'll meme us with a mortal draw dodge into fast attack that I can't avoid. You know it. It's never going to happen. Which adds to the interesting observation of why am I doing it then? You know? What's my purpose here? I guess it's just going back to that. It's something to do, it's some way to put myself out there online, it's some way to potentially make a community to change the world. In as little or as big a way as maybe. There's the hit. just not being careful enough on bull. Like, there's no reason to get hit on bull ever. You can just be careful and it's easy. But I go for risk, and my reward is getting hit. I just don't think I'm cut out for hitless running. It's just not my thing. DS2 was fun in a different way. I don't know why. I guess I was doing the same with DS2 though. I was being risky. I definitely threw a lot of runs. None of it was on stream, that's the thing. Well, very little was. But I was definitely throwing runs by being too risky and stuff in the same way. Instead of focusing on being careful and consistent, which is what you should be doing as if you're hitless running. So yeah, what are we doing here? I don't know. While I think about it, let's go to save states and just run through the rest of the game in save states. Oh, I didn't check this down. Yeah, there it is. Actually, let's reload it. We'll change it here out of safety. Save data, replace save state. Bang, there it is. Easy enough. It's not like I haven't done it lots of times before. Alright. Genie. What to do though, in general? What to do? We can't keep going on like this, I guess is what I'm realizing. We can't keep going on like this. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, and I've got everything that I'm going to get out of it already. Apart from getting the run, but I just don't care about getting the run. Like, I could have got it 2 months ago. So getting it now, that doesn't matter. Oh, that hit me, okay. I mean, that sort of thing's interesting, you know, like being updated with information about, oh, okay, wasn't quite in the right position there. If I got the hit 2 months ago when I was close to getting it, I would have not learned a lot about the game, I suppose. So. But then again, why am I learning about the game? You know what I mean? What's this all for? It's not like I'm training for something. It's not like I want to become an incredibly consistent hitless runner. That is not my aim. That's never been my aim. It's just something to do. Literally, it's just something to be doing on stream. That's all. That's the only reason I started with it. It was something to do on stream. But you know, Rocket League streaming is fun. There's always Rocket League to do on stream. Even Crunchy was enjoying that yesterday. I kind of want to keep streaming, but I just don't know what to do on stream, you know what I mean? I think that's where I'm at. Because I still like the idea of potentially making or the potential for a community to grow that does some good in the world. Online, starting with Twitch, because why not? And I think this is where a lot of my yeah, I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't make it happen anyway. Where a lot of my thoughts and feelings that crop up that I've noticed recently. Well, I've noticed in general, I've had them a lot, which is what always makes me return to gaming. It's a feeling of wanting to do something, wanting to be productive, wanting to be active, wanting to be stimulated, having something to do. And this is why I kept returning to World of Warcraft so much over the last 20 years since it came out, right? It's like I just want a project. I want something to do. I want something to focus on, and I often did lose myself in the project of leveling another character in World of Warcraft, or doing it hardcore on Total WoW most recently, stuff like that, or even on official when hardcore first came out, I was and it's got a certain excitement. It's got a lot of drive behind it. There's like you can't wait to get up in the morning and crack on with it. You can't wait to keep that project going, and you're always looking forward to. You're driven. You're really motivated and excited by it, and it's such a great feeling. Even if in the back of your mind it's still World of Warcraft, it still doesn't matter, it's still not really productive or creative, it's still ultimately a waste of time, at least you have that feeling, right? That I know what I'm doing in my life right now. I want to level this warrior to 60 without getting killed, or whatever it is. Or I want to help my guild progress with whatever it is. You've got some purpose, you've got some direction, you've got some activity that you're excited by and motivated by and driven by, and that's a great feeling. And I guess I'm looking for that in the real world, and I guess I've always been looking for that in the real world, but I've never found it. And that's the tragedy, and that speaks volumes about how our society runs, right? It's like if there's no opportunity for that sort of drive and motivation in the real world, why not? And how can we fix it? And that's what I think about when I think about the real world, or when I think about society, shall we say, is there's so much of that sort of motivated, driven energy that people have in gaming or things that aren't really productive. I know, because I've had that over the years a lot, like with World of Warcraft, like I'm saying. But imagine if we could channel that sort of energy into productive things in the world, like into opportunities in the real world that would be like, why the hell would I play World of Warcraft when I can do this? With real people in society, making it a better place, and I'm even more driven and excited and motivated by that, even though World of Warcraft is great and fun. Surely that's what we should be providing for people in terms of opportunities, right? And if there are any obstacles to that, like the monetary system, financial burden, like needing to get a job, even if it's a job you hate, just to make ends meet, which is why I keep talking about that stuff. Surely we should be working towards addressing those barriers, removing those barriers, and getting as soon as we can to the stage where people can be like, have that opportunity to find that thing that they want to do in the world that excites them and drives them and motivates them every day, similar to how World of Warcraft has for me over the years, or indeed any gaming, or indeed any activity. But there's opportunity there, right? Surely, for some sort of system, some sort of company, even some sort of job, some sort of work offering. And that's why I turn to, well, imagine a world where there's an opportunity to do whatever you wanted, to find whatever that drive is for you. and to explore how it changes over time, knowing that you can follow that drive and passion as it changes, and you're not set in a particular job or trapped in a particular financial position. So that every day you wake up, you're excited to get back on it, get on your project, whatever it is at that moment, you know, and you fucking love it. Because if we can do that with computer games, surely we can do that in society too. We just need to organise it differently. And, you know, there will be some people with jobs like that, I guess, that love their jobs. But I would hazard a guess to say they are very few and far between compared to many who don't. Myself included, because I haven't found any certainly paid work. Voluntary work I did find, but then again that was tainted by society in a different way, as I discussed in my latest podcast. So yeah, there's something there that I want to explore and create. Right, that's how I want to be creative and productive. Is figure out a way in society to offer that meaningful, fulfilling, creative, productive opportunity, whatever it may be, for as many people as possible in the world. And see what grows out of it, right? But in order to do that, you're up against it with all the barriers. The financial barriers, political barriers, economic barriers, nationalistic barriers. But less so with the internet, and that brings me back to why I'm here streaming on the internet, right? Because the internet is a place that can connect people. Anyone who has an internet connection, which is a lot of people around the world, in any country, can come together and do something meaningful and productive. And that's what I want to create. That's what I want to... Yeah, that's what I want to see being born and growing and naturally and organically in ways that I don't necessarily expect, but with people that are interested in doing so. But the way I'm streaming at the moment, or have been for the past three and a half months, or however long it's been, so far isn't really getting there. I've had great conversations with like-minded people, but they don't come back. You know, they don't. And there's no continuation. There's nothing that comes out of it other than a nice conversation at that moment in time. And that's not to detract from the conversation. I'm just saying that's not the only reason why I'm not here just to game and have good conversations. I'm here ultimately to create a new system of opportunity and creative productivity for humanity, basically. And how best to go about that, I'm still questioning. I don't know. It's a challenge and a half. But I guess talking it out, even if I'm on my own here, I don't know if anyone's watching. Just talking it out is something, right? It's something. It's better than just not doing anything. And who knows what may come of it. So I guess that's a nice little recap of where I am with everything. Out of nowhere. Let's fight Genie again, I suppose. Mojito. get poked. Too slow. Fair enough. I was too casual. Too relaxed. And I guess that's the thing about World of Warcraft, right? Is that it gives you that sense of progression. You know, you're rewarded as you play with like progression. You know, as you put effort in, you're gonna get something out of it, which is like the progression of your character, and you feel like you're achieving something. I'm not supposed to jump that. Good. I got here earlier anyway, so it doesn't. And it doesn't matter in general because it's just a game. It's been good though. I think this is what I thought might be good. Just get on stream, even if it's not really gonna go anywhere. I mean, it can go somewhere. Let me start again. I guess this is what I had in mind for today, thinking, yeah, you know, if no one's here and it's not going anywhere in terms of what I've been talking about, at least it's a space where I can talk and reflect, and you never know, right? You never know. Someone might overhear something and something might come of it, right? So at least it's something. I mean, the chances of that are astronomically small, but they are infinitely smaller if I don't do anything. If I don't stream and I just sit sort of alone in my house thinking about this stuff, right? Instead of thinking aloud online, broadcasting it in some way. So at least that's something, you know? At least then there's an infinitely higher chance of something coming of it. And that's heartening, even if nothing ever comes of it, is at least that, you know, at least you're trying. At least you're doing something, not just sort of sat around playing games by yourself or just thinking by yourself and, wow, really? You mean I can't yap and kill Genie at the same time anymore? Surely I can. I believe I can. Yeah, lower back is a bit strained at the moment. I think that's... But I think the seating position is better. So already just talking to myself about it here, that everything is heartening in some way. And I guess this is what I thought. This is what I somehow sort of premonished. Is that a word? Premonitioned? Had a premonition of. When thinking about, like, streaming. At least keep doing the streaming, because if nothing else, it's a place where you can, like, just talk to yourself without feeling bad about talking to yourself, maybe, because you're technically talking to the world, right? And it's a place to reflect, and at least it's doing something. At least it's trying something. even if in many sort of ways it could feel like you're not really achieving what you want to achieve, at least it's something. And I already feel much better for doing that today, which is good. No, I can't get another attack in there, you idiot. Like, maybe I can get one more in. No, you know you can't get one more. You've never been able to, and you never will be able to get one more in that situation. Nice try, buddy. What was it saying about pushing limits and boundaries? Trying to break the game now. Yeah, I needed to get out of that corner, that was good. Well recognized. Also, shout out Beethoven for being the soundtrack to my recovery from flu and just absolutely taking the world, my music world, by storm recently. It's listening to his symphonies has just been wonderful, honestly. I can't get enough. I haven't listened to anything other than Beethoven's symphonies for the past 4 or 5 days since I started listening to music again. There has been no need for anything else. I've listened to different renditions of his symphonies, but it's all been Beethoven's symphonies. Unintentional thrust, but we'll take it. And even though the rendition of the fifth is played far too slowly on this collection that we're currently listening to, which is a FLAC lossless version I found online, the quality is, you know, I haven't found a better quality version so far. And on the headphones, it's, yeah, if you turn it up, you can just get totally lost in it. It's good stuff. Right, Roberto. Hey Derman, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for the good luck. Although I'm not really running it with any sort of conviction at the moment. Don't know if you know, but I was very ill the past week with flu. So at the moment I'm just sort of coming back to streaming. I've been talking to myself a lot this morning. You just missed it all, I think. Been lurking in the office? Yeah, fair. I hope your work's going well, man. Hope everything's good with you. Appreciate the lurk. You may have missed all of my monologue, but it may come back. You never know. Much love to all you and your colleagues. I believe you're all doing good in the world, right? Working with that alarm system for elderly people. I think that was you. Because I was just talking about productive work and meaningful work and all of that joy. Nice to know there are people out there doing some good in spite of the system, you know? Did you go? Yes, we shall keep running through the bosses now and then do another run, I think. While hoping I'm in a good position for my lower back and it's not actually getting any worse. Tense the abs, tense the abs, don't tense the back, tense the abs. What abs are there for? And Dermot, I hope you appreciate some Beethoven, because it's the new soundtrack to my life at the moment, since I got ill and started recovering with it. Because that might be all you hear on the stream for a while. I don't know. That and heaps screaming noises, of course, not forgetting. Too early. Yeah, I knew that was going to be too early. It's because I messed up the... Oh, let's stay with it. It's because I messed up the... my usual pattern when he does that. I forgot what to do. There we go. Okay, glad I stuck with it. Let's do it again. Good old office lurkers. Shout out Derman. I'm really craving work again now. I definitely want to work, not just game in the morning. I hope for some work to come of it. But yeah, I know it has to be the right sort of work for me. But it's something, right? Where there is a will, there apparently is a way. Maybe we'll find the way. But at least there's a will. So I'm kind of a bit envious of you being in an office, ironically. Especially given what you do. Some meaningful work, you know. Shout out the meaningful workers of humanity. Boom. That was a fast save. Let's go. That was a 1 confetti ape, I think. Nice. The perfect ape. Pretty much. Time for Emma bonking. And Derman, you're right, that is one thing I could do. Mixing up the run a bit is stop bonking Emma. Cease the bonking. But, you know. Old habits die hard. Yula. Oh man, got any memes up your sleeve like yesterday? Huh? What you got? What just happened? Oh, I was too far away from him. Okay, don't do that then. Run into him further. No point restarting for that. That was just a silly mistake. Adagio. Alright, nice. Apart from the mess up at the beginning, that was fine. Let's start a run, I think. Sometimes I think to myself, right, on this run, just try to be as careful, as meticulous, as patient, as safe, as consistent as possible. And immediately, as soon as I have that thought, I'm like, yeah, right, you just can't do that. Don't even think it. It's just not possible. You will yap, you will distract yourself, you will take unnecessary risks, and you will probably throw the run at some point. There's almost like knowing that I just... If I get the run, it's just going to be lucky that I didn't throw it, I guess. And that's just the only way it's going to happen. Which makes it very unlikely. Still, try. Try to be safe. Try to be careful. Because you know you can do it and all that blah blah. And I'm just going to probably just get grabbed on Ogre by not being careful. Or indeed hit by Bull, or indeed anything else that could happen in the run. Because even if I do it meticulously, perfectly, carefully, Ishin's just going to meme me at the end, and there'll be nothing I can do. Maybe it's in part that knowledge that just stops me trying as well. Just knowing that Ishin could just decide to end the run, like, and there's nothing I can do about it. It could be part of the overall mentality, I suppose, yeah. But no matter what happens, we get to listen to Beethoven, so everything's fine. Yeah? You can't ask for more than that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's actually just terrible positioning on Ogre there for some reason, but there it is. Almost got grabbed. Very, very, very close. Today you could be much closer than that without getting grabbed, honestly. There he goes. Sorry, horsey. Still got to clip that Gyobu kill from earlier. It was so sick. Like, what a clutch that was. Somehow getting a double deflect when he turned and charged at the end into a death blow. I really want to watch that back. I don't know how I did it. With luck, I think. Pretty sure I only pressed one deflect, but it deflected two. So it must have been somehow perfectly timed. Anyway, that was a much more standard kill. Oh, it was textbook. Oh. It'd be nice to get a run going past Genie. Let's try for that at least. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm not trying. Or is it? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Oh my god, he was so much closer than I thought he was. Okay, that was a legit, like, hit there. I thought, just like the previous time, I thought I was just outranging it. Shame. Again though, easily avoidable, I just needed to be careful. but I decided to be casual and risky. No, let's try to go from Genie to the end, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to do the first bit again. Nice phantom save state. Love it. So apparently I can whistle along to Beethoven without anyone hearing it. Thanks to NVIDIA Broadcast.
忍びを再び間に得ようと。まだだ、巫女の忍び。
A well-timed hit there. Any earlier, I would have got hit. Nice one, auto mod. How's that Elite Daydreamer for setting up stream elements? Or at least telling me to connect to stream elements. Hope she's doing alright. I feel kind of bad because she did all of that work for stream elements and setting up commands and stuff. And then immediately after that stream, I was just bedbound with flu and didn't come online for 10 days. So I wonder if she thought, what the hell's going on? How's that Elite? Whatever she's up to. Oops, wrong one.
このして
Yeah.
一心さん
in his face. Oh, man. Yeah, I haven't done this part of the run for a while, so it's kind of good to go from here. We did get Genie first try, so there is that. Just another silly mistake on the bull, and the run is dead. Can't seem to stop it happening though. No, it's just against my nature to play carefully, apparently. Distressing thing about our culture these days. I don't know if it's the same in Switzerland or Germany, wherever you are, Dom. But it's incredibly hard to find live orchestral music to go to these days. Because obviously getting into Beethoven, I was like, oh, I just really want to go and see a live orchestra play Beethoven symphonies, or any of the symphonies. I don't really care. Looked for it. It's just not there. And in fact, just orchestral music in general is like, there's like one performance in where I'm living, and one performance in my parents' city the whole year, and it's music I'm not interested in. You know, it's like, what happened? Where's our culture gone? It's being eaten up and eroded by social media and fast, what I want to say, fast gratification bullshit. Yeah, that made me sad. And apparently there's no real provision for kids to learn instruments in schools anymore. Like, it was kind of standard when I was at school to learn something, or at least have the opportunity to. You know, I played the violin. My brother played the clarinet. We played in school orchestras. You know, the opportunity was there. We both learnt the piano sort of separately. There isn't really any of that anymore, is there? art and culture is lacking, and it's really apparent when you hear the sort of music that's just generally around these days. The sort of just uncreative, boring, it all sounds the same shit, you know. How have I got 2 Echo Sugar? Oh, whatever.
置いてゆけ敵愚かなり
GG monkeys. It's been a while. Oh, hey Shelby, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? You are a part of a Rocket League cohort, I want to say. Is that right?
抜こ
Nice. Yeah, how have you been? Ready to enjoy some Beethoven, perchance? You have good news and bad? Okay. Let's hear it. Why would you hang? Dumbass.
銭が貯まるまで。
Good is that I bought an Xbox Series S and an Asus monitor 180Hz. Nice. Yeah, I have a 180Hz monitor too. I started with an Asus, but I sent it back because I hated the IPS glow in it. I ended up with an MSI instead, but it's basically the same. Bad news though, I couldn't transfer my accounts from the PS4 to the Xbox. Rocket League? Isn't it all Epic? I don't understand. Do you mean Rocket League? Huh. Isn't it all done with Epic Games? And Fortnite. I don't know about Fortnite, but I thought you just needed an Epic Games account for Rocket League, and it should be the same Epic Games account for both, for any platform, no? I would imagine. I don't know. Oh, Shelby, yeah, you're in Middle East, right? We talked about the oil pipeline crash thingy. I remember. That sucks though. So how does it? I don't even know how it works on console, to be honest. Do you log into an Epic Games account on the console or what? Oh, your PlayStation account is linked to another Epic account. Okay. From your phone? Goodness. I don't know, man. The simplicity of PC gaming for you and all of that stuff, I guess. Yeah, I've never liked accounts for games and stuff like that. I mean, unless it's with the game itself directly, you know. Well, I guess as a PC gamer, it's all on Steam, so. But you can't get, even if you had a PC now, you can't get a Steam version of the game anymore anyway. It's all Epic Games. Sad. Because I actually bought Rocket League when you had to pay for it. It was like 10 quid when it first came out or something. That looks awfully close. Well, I guess we're fine. You're gonna buy a PC, but you don't know a lot about it? Yeah, I mean, as a PC gamer, I would always recommend PC, but I'd just recommend PC in general, just because of the freedom you have, right? I just hate consoles because they lock you down. You're gonna go eat breakfast? Okay, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, we can chat a bit more when you're back then. Have a nice breakfast. Thanks, man. Yeah, let's see if I can get the rest of this game done. Ciao for now. Nice to see you, though. Might be playing Rocket League in a bit. We shall see. What am I doing? This. That. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna go back a bit and listen to it louder. Love the fifths. Since I'm not talking right now, you know. That one phrase just there is my favourite part of Beethoven symphonies in total. And it's so short and it doesn't get repeated. It's a little gem right in the middle.
父はみはでだいぎょはいあ
参る。シュラ。
再び修羅を切ることになろうとはな。まだじゃ、赤狼。
That was interesting. I don't know what happened there. What did,
赤狼
what did I do wrong?
さらばじゃ。
He did the freezing meme, and then I went in for Mortal Draw, and I guess I shouldn't have. And then I thought he was going to do his thrust, but he was doing a different move. Interesting stuff. I'll be right back. Go to the toilet, and then we'll do Ishin again, and then we'll try a fresh run, I guess. Yeah, definitely having to, or I definitely should be paying attention to what's going on with my lower back. I think it is the seating position on this chair. Need a little bit more lumbar support, or whatever it's called. Ugh. Okay, let's do Ishin again. Turn the music down a little bit. Wrong one. Probably got a phantom save state here. Oh. Oh no, we're good. And then instead of a fresh run, I might do a bit of Rocket League before end of the stream.
それでこそわしのせがれよ。これで我が波動もこれは物騒なお客人じゃ。だが
My back. I don't normally feel the lower back, so I'm a little bit concerned. Of course I am, dude, yeah. Hey Wong, how's it going, man? Yeah, since I don't know if you noticed, but I got ill and haven't been online for like a week, well, 10 days. But anyway, I started listening to Beethoven as part of my recovery, I guess, period. And I just haven't stopped listening to the symphonies since. I just love it. Getting really into it. And yeah, I had it on with a bit of Rocket League yesterday, and that went pretty well. Yeah, nice to see you, dude. Pretty good, good to hear it. Hopefully no flu at your side. You've been here listening for a good while, have you? Have you been enjoying it? Bit different to my usual playlists. Proper journeys it takes you on. If you listen to all the symphonies, like all back to back, it's I love it all, honestly. I really like it all. Of course, yeah. It's very rousing, and some of the melodies are so beautiful they actually, you know, bring a tear to my eye, or have done. And there's one phrase in particular in the middle of the Fifth Symphony that I just love. It's my favourite part of all of the symphonies, but it's very short. It lasts about 10 seconds and it doesn't get repeated. So it's like a little gem. Whenever I hear it, I'm just like, oh, but it's so momentary. But I guess that's part of the joy of it, I suppose. You know, if you have like a piece of music that you really like and you can over listen to it, you know, or if it's repetitive, it can get older quite quickly. Now we're on to the Sixth Symphony. I was also really chuffed to find this version of them online, like a lossless version without any sort of, you know, nicks from a vinyl and stuff like this. Like a good quality recording. My only slight gripe is the Fifth Symphony's a bit slow. The rendition is very slow compared to a lot of others. But the quality is more than makes up for it. And when you've got if you've got some good headphones to really tune into the music with, it's obviously you want lossless music where possible.
再び修羅を切ることになろう。
Oh, did I attack again? Okay, it's definitely time to switch away from Sekiro. I'm more interested in maybe getting a meme in phase 2 again, because I need to come up with a strat of what to do with it, because it caught me out just now. Don't have headphones, still sounds nice, that's good, yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot on my little Bluetooth speaker, portable Bluetooth speaker, a lot as well. Oh, I didn't buff, never mind. Oh, well, more chance for the meme, I guess. What do you listen on? Yeah, I didn't sidestep? Okay, everything's going wrong now. He's not going to do it, is he? Nope. Never mind. Rocket League!
Sekiro
For a bit before I end the stream. There we go. Rocket League with Beethoven symphonies. Yeah, and Wong, I don't. The first stream back after being ill, I put on these symphonies thinking, oh, I can save it to the VOD. You know, there's going to be no copyright issues. This music's from the 1800s, right? You know, 1700s. You know, a couple of centuries ago, right? And yet, as soon as I saved the VOD, exported it to YouTube, your content has been blocked in several countries, and oh my god, dude. Copyright claims left, right, and center. What is the world coming to? The centuries-old classical music. Beethoven would be rolling around in his grave going, what is humanity doing? Let everyone listen to my music. You know what I mean? You stupid people. I know I would be. I am. I'm rolling around in my grave and I'm still alive, you know? Yeah, the greed is immeasurable. Only because of the monetary system, though. It's such bullshit. Anyway. We are at 180 hertz, yeah. Rocket League is unhidden, yeah. Here it comes. Bionics. See what we can do today. Right, if only I could fly around like this all the time. Somehow when I first come into the game I can somehow fly around with air roll. And then it just gradually gets worse and worse. One of those like muscle memory things that you can't really... I've tried like sitting around in free play trying to figure that out, you know? But whenever you think about it, you just get worse at it. Whoops, my bad, dude. What are they doing? Baking. What's worked? And flipping when I should be double jumping, that's a classic. Missing the boost, that's another classic. Could be my settings, they look a little fast. Yeah. I think I was... I think I modelled my settings off like Chief Beef or something, which is probably a bit stupid. Because he's like a pro. I should have gone for that earlier. I hesitated. He means Dominus? Chief Beef? No, he doesn't. It's like Octane, right? Unless he's changed a lot recently. I don't really watch him these days because he's become all about the money. Speaking of greedy people. Imagine being a 20-year-old that earns like 200 grand a year and constantly asking for money. Imagine. Yeah, he was always going to beat me to that. Mister. That was a lovely little pass. Take that one. Cute little shot. You're thinking of coconut? Oh, okay. Did you copy his control settings? I don't know. I'll show you my settings. Okay. All yours, buddy. Got a bump. Teammates not going for the ball. Sag. That was a mess. If my teammate had been there, it would have been fun. Settings. Here we go. Controls. Ooh, that's there, would have gone large. Beautiful, look at that. Settings. Controls. That's what we're dealing with. But again, it's very subjective depending on your controller and your input and everything as well, isn't it? Because I use DS for Windows, I don't use Steam input, and that makes a huge difference on its own. The car doesn't lie, yeah. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think anything's... This is high. Yeah, that's because I keep either double jumping or flipping. So I think he was good patience there. Like that, for example. Oh, he kind of bumped me into it, sadly. That's a nice touch there. Maybe teammates on. Oh, lucky. Ow. I could have got a bang on there, but teammate was on. Yeah, I needed to go earlier. Those dead zone. Yeah, well, this is why I put it high. Because I didn't. If I put it lower, I'm like. That seems to be the position where I sometimes double jump when I mean to flip and sometimes flip when I mean to double jump. So that suggests that's a good position for it for me, you know. If I'm accidentally doing both of them. Oh, check that out. Last bit of boost. That was a beauty. Bar down. You want the controller dead zone for double jump. I mean, it affects both, right? The dodge dead zone. Yeah. Oh. That was a bit too casual. Could have done more there. Baking, obviously. Teammate knew it. I want the controller dead zone for double jump. As far as I understand it, this dodge did. Oh, sorry, controller dead zone. Yeah, but it's like I changed the dodge dead zone because I think because it's so sensitive, right? I'll go into free play for a sec. So, because it's so sensitive to steering, I often have like a little bit of you see there, like I double jumped while having some motion, like helping me aim upwards when I jump, helping me get the sort of double jump while tilting back like that. That's why I have the dodge dead zone high, and then when I want to flip, you know, I have more of a press on the stick in a direction. And I've been tinkering mainly with the dodge dead zone because sometimes I've got too much of I'm pressing too much on the left stick, and then I'll flip instead of double jumping, sort of thing. The controller dead zone will affect both, but the dodge dead zone won't. But I thought the dodge dead zone changed when you flip and when you just double jump. Does it not? Is that not what that is? The dodge is when you go up. No, that's for air roll. controller does that. If I have it so high like that, it just makes it harder to get good touches. Controller dead zone affects the flip. Are you sure? Because controller dead zone to me just means like how much I have to do the stick for steering for everything, you know, for everything, for moving the car. That to me is what controller dead zone is. It's just how much I have to move the stick to start steering. You know, how sensitive the steering is. Is it not? Because if I turn it up, I'll be able to cancel, flip and stall. Yeah, I've never looked into flip cancelling and stuff like that. I've never tried that stuff. Yeah, there is a setting for steering separately, all right. This one. I don't mean that sort of sensitivity though. What I mean is how much I have to move the stick before it starts steering. That's the dead zone, right? The sensitivity is then when you're steering, how much you have to move the stick before it, like, how much you have to move the stick to really start steering, right? You know what I mean? I also figured though, like, it looks sensitive maybe, and that's, I suppose, I just figured to myself, if I start quite sensitive, then it's going to help me in the long run, right? Because then I'll just get more and more accurate with it and be able to do like faster alterations and stuff, you know? That was my thinking. So if it might look a bit unruly because I'm not a good player, but as I get better, the high sensitivity will help me, right? Will it not? No one plays that fast? I want to play that fast. No, basic impossible, fair enough. Anyway, I think I can't remember what I don't know why I have my steering sensitivity so high. I think it's just because I don't want to press the stick much to kind of steer, you know. I will hit it too far. I won't be able to get good touches. But I was getting good touches in that game, wasn't I? Some of those shots were like so precise. So when you say things like I won't be able to get good touches, it feels like, well, sometimes I get incredible touches. When I am higher rank. It won't work out. Why? I don't really understand that. You beat me to the ball? Why? Because you can go in a straight line faster than I can? I don't understand. Like, sorry if I'm being stupid, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying, that's all. It doesn't make sense to me at the moment. Like, high sensitivity and stuff like that just means ultimately you've got more control. You can be more adaptive. So surely that means I have potential to be faster than other people. So when it says I'll be too slow, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, too high sensitivity, like, but if anything, that allows for being faster, right? So it might look like I have too high sensitivity, like above my current ability, but I don't really mind that because it feels like It's like with FPS games, right? I always prefer having a higher sensitivity, even if it feels a bit overwhelming at first, because when I get used to that higher sensitivity, then I'm faster at aiming, I'm faster at everything, right? It's like it's harder, yes, but once you hone the skills, you then have an advantage. This is Rocket League, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, but I mean, it still does in the same way, right? Like, I can potentially alter my car with higher sensitivity faster than another player can, and therefore be more adaptive. Whereas if I get used to a lower sensitivity, I'm limiting myself. Necessarily. You know? So while I'm maybe looking a bit out of control and flipping when I shouldn't, and you know, like the car's moving a bit too quick, as I play and as I get better at the higher sensitivity settings, I'll be able to control it better, but then I'll have that extra sensitivity when it matters. But like I'm saying, you're basically playing 40 sensitivity where you can't even touch the stick if it was COD, like sensitivity is too high. I still feel like I'm in control, like I did try like with lower sensitivities and the turning circle and just the controlling the car just felt so sluggish and limited. Way too high to become good. Well, this is the first time anyone's ever said like my settings are stopping me getting better. What rank are you, by the way? Because I was playing with a Grand Champ, right, from Canada one morning, and he was saying how good I was, actually. So he was saying the exact opposite to you. Given that my rank is D3 sort of C1, he was saying my positioning was great, and you know, yeah, I don't know what sort of level Grand Champ he was, but so it's just interesting to me, like hearing, like, you know, like I would understand your point if you're saying my sensitivity is too high for my current ability because I'm, you know, not like a serious Rocket League player or whatever. Like, fair enough, I get that. But not being able to know just in general. Yeah, but I mean, other players have high sensitivity, right? I'm pretty sure, like, Chief Beef being a pro level player, right? Top SSL, top 100 in the world. He has very similar settings. I think he has slightly lower steering sensitivity and slightly higher aerial. I put the aerial down because I felt like it was getting a bit too much for me. He might be like 0.8 or 0.75 dodge. I'm pretty sure that's the same. I'm pretty sure it's similar. Alright. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt for a bit, okay? I'm going to put your assertion to the test. I'm going to take a photo of my settings. You tell me what to change based on what you think is best for me, and I will tell you how it feels. How about that? Settings can always be changed back, so let's test. Let's stop all this talking nonsense and actually put it to the test, shall we? So, dodge dead zone 0.75. Bang. Top two the same. Okay, let's. Well, I don't really want to bring the aerial sensitivity up because the last time I did that, it just felt like my car was like swinging around like crazy. So let's go down to 1.6 for steering then. Anything else? Did we try that? Alright, let's see how it feels. Steering still feels okay, I think. Maybe slightly more sluggish. I mean, the aerial and the aerial's going to be the same, right? Because the aerial sensitivity is the same. Assuming the steering doesn't affect... Oh, actually... Yeah, see, that turning circle doesn't feel as good now. I want to... It feels... I think this is why I went higher steering sensitivity, because it doesn't... It feels like I don't have the same turning circle, you know? Turn the top two by 1.7, okay. Feeling kind of sluggish in the air a little bit. I guess that's the steering. I'm noticing the lack of steering, and I guess that's because I had it at 2. Car feels a lot more sluggish to turn. You know? Feels like I'm having to power slide more than just sort of do tight turning circles. You try 0.4 for controller design. For the air. I mean that basically feels the same. I think I'm feeling the lack of steering sensitivity still, which makes sense because that was the biggest change. 2 to 1.6 and 1.7. Just needs a little slower. Can I go higher then? Like 1.8 or something? But you would still have both the same? Why both the same? I mean, it's my settings, yeah, but then I would just go to the back to 2, you know, because that felt right for the steering. I think it's because, like, if I'm spinning around like this, aerialing the aerial sensitivity, it's almost like the steering just feels a bit like it's behind. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's still feeling pretty stiff to me. Let's just go back to what I had before, but leave these. See if it still feels sluggish. I guess it just feels a little bit more. I'm honestly surprised that you can even tell by looking, to be honest, like, because I can't. I flipped there without wanting to, I think. Hard to know how the car feels because you're not playing. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that you have seemingly noticed so much, because you can't feel it, you know. If you knew how it felt, be able to get it easy, yeah. But then again, like, everyone has their own like feeling of car control and stuff, right? Hi, lovely, lovely Maya. How are you? But I don't. Now I'm just a bit confused. I don't really know what to be thinking, what to be thinking, what to be feeling. I'm just trying to find something that fits me. Well, like I say, I didn't feel like I had much of a problem with the settings before. The only thing I was noticing was sometimes I was flipping and sometimes I was double jumping. But I just figured that was because, you know, I panic sometimes. And I don't have exactly the right angle on the left stick, you know what I mean? I will win more and play much better with different settings. So how can you say that? If it feels worse, surely the opposite will happen. No? Anyway. The ones I have aren't controlling. Yeah, but like if you don't know how it feels, and I feel like I'm in control, like I don't know how you can say that. Because I didn't feel like I was controlling any better before when I changed the settings just now. Yeah, but you also watched me with different settings and you then said I can't tell because I can't feel it. You know what I mean? So it's like you're saying two different things that sort of contradict each other. Yeah, but I mean, I just changed the settings and it didn't feel like any different apart from the fact that it was a bit sluggish for the steering. You said put them about the same, that and this. Okay, I'm just going to go into a game because obviously if I overthink it... in free play, I'm probably just not going to get. No, it's the steering sensitivity. It's how much I have to move the stick to steer, and it makes sense because that's been the biggest change. Anyway, let's try these settings. They are different. They're somewhere in the middle. They're what you recommend. You know, let's try that as a game. You say I'll win more, so let's see if I win. These are different settings. Well, I scored. I mean, you can still look at what I'm doing in game. It doesn't have to be free play. In free play, I'm not very creative, so I often feel like, you see there, right there, because of the lack of steering sensitivity, I hit the wrong side of the ball. What I wanted to do was get the other side of the ball there, but I couldn't steer in time because of the lack of sensitivity. That was pretty good though. But again, I suppose I have to get used to it. But that was just a snap example right there. Because of the lack of sensitivity, I couldn't get to the side of the ball I wanted. Or that I expected to with my old settings, you know. Oh, I wanted. That was actually intended to be a pass for him. It was a good pass, but he just wasn't on it. No, it's steering sensitivity, dude. This going to that wouldn't make any difference. That would make it even slower. This is less of a dead zone currently. Upping that would make it even slower. Oh, up by 0.5 the steering, I see. Well, that was good. That felt natural. So you would up... Okay, let's go to that then. You mean like that, yeah? Good try. It was a risky pass, but... Nice. Yeah, this is feeling alright. I think. I kind of all messed up because I thought I had time to spin round, but he was on me. Kind of a throwaway. It feels tighter but not too unsensitive now, so maybe we're getting somewhere. Close. Got a bump maybe? Car does seem a slight bit heavy. Yeah, well we're fast approaching my, like, original setting. Let's try that then, yeah? I swear to God, dude, if we go back to the original settings and you're like, now it looks good. Well, that'll just be funny. I went a bit high there. Okay, Danny. That works. The dodge dead zone we need to change, which changes a lot, so we just keep it. What, lower, you mean? Interesting. Don't know if you meant to do this, but it turned out to be a pretty good pass. That's not the flip I wanted. I'm from the UK, mate. Ooh. I wanted a bang for him. He's there though. He kind of won that 50, huh? Yeah? Yeah? Nope. Good try. Okay, everyone reset. Oh, okay, see there? I wanted to double jump, but I flipped. So what do I need to change to fix that? This higher? Controller dead zone 0.5, yeah. Which is where it was before. So let's put that back and see how this goes. Prefect. What about you, lovely? Where are you? Yes, look at my lovely 13 ping. 12, 13. Come on, Danny. Not to play. Hey Logan, change dead zone lower. He likes it high. Oh no, there's someone else saying what to do now. Dodge dead zone lower. Yeah, I used to have it at 0.85. So we've already gone quite a lot lower. Come on, Danny. Not the best shot. Missed the boost. How much I got? What rank? You're in US. I'm like D3, I think, in ranked. But I don't really play ranked. I haven't played ranked for a long time. So my MMR in casual is probably a lot higher than, it's probably more like C1ish, imagine. I mean, I have played with some Grand Champ in casual, and you know, we were winning lobbies and stuff, so. Still feeling the car's a little bit sluggish. Let's control the dead zone. What, the sluggish? Nope, it's dodge. Yeah. Okay, now we have conflicting information in chat. I'll pick that one. Bro, no, it's not Lamau. How long have we been playing Rocket League? About half an hour. No, I mean in general since the game came out, but mostly not, right? When the game was released and it cost money to play, that's when I started playing. But I've got like maybe 1,300 hours in those 10 years or however long that was. Very sporadic, you know. Oh, Danny. Oh, he flipped all the way back. Maybe that's why. Even better just play how you want to play the game. Took long enough. What took long enough? Sorry, now I'm a bit lost with the conversation. Don't know what I'm doing. Not doing anything fruitful. Then again, nor is Danny. Come on, Danny, let's win. Never mind, Danny's dead. Go on, Danny. Good try. Danny's still not on the ball. Got the boost though. Go on, Danny. 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 Yeah, I don't pander to Discord fisherman lovely, so if you want to hang out and chat, I'm right here, buddy. Hey, you know what I mean? Good try. Hopefully you can get on that. You hit me, not the ball, Danny. Let's go. We didn't play well with Danny last game either. I'm interested in this change in settings though, not gonna lie. Lovely. What did I just say about Discord? What did I just say? What did I just say? Little test to see if you're listening. Jinx is on. Give me some boost. Go on, Jinxie, it's all yours, buddy. More of a turning circle would have gone big. Oh, Jinxie's gone. He's gone. We're fine. Go on, Jinxie. Oh. He happened to be right where I shot the ball. Yeah, it's a goal. It probably is, yeah. Someone's in a bad mood today. Did your mum not give you milk, you little boy? What's that in response to? I don't understand the argument with the child on Twitch. Oh, he's talking to you, one. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a fun time. Oh, good shot. How are we looking, Wong? Is my car looking tighter and nicer than before? It's feeling alright at these settings. They're not wildly different though. You know, that's 0.1 up, that's 0.1 down, that's the same, and that's 0.1 down. So hopefully this is maybe what you were after. Ah, that was a bad touch. They still need to be lower? I'm feeling sluggish, man. I don't want to go slower than this. If anything, I'm feeling alright, but a bit tighter and sluggish than before. Oh, you're right now, it's good. You needed to be, I see. Yeah. Yeah, needed to be. Got it. Okay. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we might be onto something here. I think I can get used to these settings. Oh, dude, the delay on that touch. That was perfect from him. He just delayed it for a split second. Or I just misread his speed. Done, Jinxie. Can't get a really good shot off at that angle, sadly. Tried something. No way that hit up into him. Of all the places to go. Okay, we had him covered. Thinks he's on. Can't really go for that. Or can I? No, it's just straight at him. No power. It's feeling alright though, I like these settings. Yeah, it's a shame. Now we've got time, 2 minutes. Come on, Jinxie, we can do this. If only I could have got that on target. Yes, Jinxie. There he goes, what a flick. Air dribble, whatever that was. What did I leave aerial sensitivity on? So that's 0.1 above where it used to be. And steering's 0.1 down from where it used to be. I got it! Good kickoff. Oof. Yeah, he stayed patient. I thought he was going for the ball. Guess I just misread him. Yeah. My bad then, bro. I thought you talked about me and apologise. Oh, that's sweet. There we go. We've what's the word? Resolved the issue. It might be better. 0.5 higher aerial speed. Okay. I'll try it for you, buddy. Aerial sensitivity 1.75. Oh yeah, he was talking about lovely Maya, who was just constantly asking for Discord, couldn't get on that. So. Nice. Whoa, that works. I was backwards. I wondered what was going on with my car there. Ah, such a bad shot. Is that going in? Oh, I imagine. Go on, Jinxie. Bang! See this time? Never forfeit. Never forfeit. The bot's still going. You can join my disc if you want. Everyone join the bot's Discord. Make the bot happy. She's a fighter, yeah. It's always a she as well, isn't it? Always a she. To make unsuspecting new streamers think, oh, there's a girl in here. I'm a popular dude. I have girlfriends left, right and centre. Yes? No, if only that was on target and a bit higher. Good try. We'll go again, Jinxie, if he wants to. He's got. Never mind. Big giveaway, yeah, it is. Alright, we'll stick with these settings, have a few more games. It's good. Hot girl or animated profile. So why did you say to change the aerial sensitivity, and what does that do exactly? Is that just air roll? Because I don't really use air roll that much. It's all aerial sensitivity, or is it? Feels alright. I mean, I can't control aerially with air roll anyway, so I suck at aerial. Even though it looks like I can sometimes, I actually can't. I'm just fooling myself and the world. Seemed like I needed it to shoot. Yeah, like I say, I can't really air roll, so when I go for an aerial shot I tend to not have air roll on. See some? Pinch. Ooh. He was on sooner. Rip. No, I don't. I only use air roll for like messing about. I use free air roll for recovering, yeah. That was a good bang. He read it there. Tried something. And it's a goal. The shoot, if I'm going for the ball in midair, I can't do what that guy did, for example. An air roll there. So you'll see me, if you see me go up for the ball as an aerial, I just won't be using any air roll. Like that, for example. That's what I do. No, I never bother with training stuff. I just play casual. That works. Yeah, and I'm saying if I go for the ball at all, I don't use air roll. If that's your question. The only time I think about using air roll, which is air roll right, I do it for celebrating or for messing about in free play. That's it. I use free air roll. Nice. I use free air roll to recover, like to try to land on a wall and stuff. This bot is really trying her best. Yeah, exactly, Logan. It feels like I don't really want to think about air roll control until everything else is sorted. Wow. That was a bit high. And it's a goal. She's still going. I have sent you a friend request on Discord. Jew, please accept it. How did you do that? Message me on Disc just for confirm. Okay, I'll get right on that. Love ya. They are entertaining, aren't they? If nothing else, they are entertaining. And indeed they are nothing else. Thanks, hearts. Okay. Go on, Desire. Nice touch. Really nice touch, actually. Teammates got it though. And you're dead. Ooh, could have got something. Okay. What a mess. Go on, teammate. Go on. Bang! Boing. Pogoing. Bang! Get in the hole. Who needs boost? You go for boost, I'll get a goal. Bang! Guess they can hear you bring up their name. Yeah, maybe. Hey, love ya, how's it going? Can I have more hearts, please? Lovely, sorry. My bad. Don't want to get your name wrong and offend you or anything. Ooh. We need to get moving. And I lost control of my car. Begging for teammate who's not there. Love you too. It worked. Ain't no way. No. Yes. Get in there. No, Desire. We had a chance. There was a chance. Have you accepted my request on Discord? Hey, lovely, didn't you get my message on Discord? I just sent you one. Let's go again, Desire. We can take the next ones, surely. Please respond to my message on Discord, lovely. It hurts that you're not responding to me. It hurts. I'd like to blame that on the settings, but I think I just wasn't. Good enough. Thanks for the space. And my teammate's in goal. Why wouldn't he be in goal? And I bumped him. Go on, teammate. Whoa. Okay. Teammate's not there. Teammate be doing real world things. Look at dude, disc my message, accept request. Lovely, you're not listening to me. I sent you a message and you didn't respond. Why? Why wouldn't you respond to me on Discord? It's getting a bit insane now. Yeah, I couldn't get on that, so she's gone crazy. Done the wrong way. Could have beat him to the ball, but I just got the angle wrong. I blame my settings! Get out of here, Desire. You were my teammate before, but now we are arch enemies. Whoops, misread that one. Could have been a goal. Hey, teammate just swoops in, steals my boost, then doesn't do anything. Look at that. What are you saying? Say again. Kill me, please. Oh, she's talking to you. She wants you to be her friend, not me, dude. It's not about me. It's not about the streamer. He wants you, man. You want to go on a date? Come on, Mosab. I got it, dude. Get up there, Mosab. Go on, Mosab. What a touch. Go on, Mosab, it's open. Go on, Mosab. No, you didn't have to be fancy, you just had to get a shot on. Come on. Everyone dive! Everyone dive for everything! See what happens. Bang. Who is lucky one? Well, you're really going on. Oh, really? I don't need a yes or a no. Maybe. Oh my goodness. The most meaningful conversation I've ever seen with an AI in my chat. Well done, one. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. My boost. That was almost a perfect double. Believe. And I've gone up for something I should never be going for. And it's a goal, no it's not. Kind of a weak touch, but that's what you get for no boost, I suppose. You're scaring me, I need a yes or a no. Don't get my hopes up. I'm getting distracted by the bot conversation now. They're protecting their lead. Go on, Wong. Not Wong. That's you, Wong. Alright, one more loss and then I'm gonna go for breakfast. It's been a good stream though, 3.25 hours. I'm getting a bit more energy back after the illness. Logan's still here enjoying the conversation as well. What's happening? Are you cheating on me? No way. Oh, she's learned how to spell perfect. She said prefect before. Well, you really are going to town with this one. Kind of wishing I had a chat overlay on stream now. Wow, he almost missed that, you know. What kind of oil do you take? What a goal. What a banger. What do you need? No, what do you need? Lovely's getting confused again. The scary thing is, right, she's learning from all this one. So tomorrow, you'll be back in here, she'll be back in here, and you won't be able to tell that she isn't a real person. And then you'll start wondering whether you're actually falling in love with Lovely. That's a scary thought. Bad shot. Got your boost. Missed the ball. That's not the touch I wanted. Well, I'll take that. Yeah. He kind of took it away from me there. I don't like Rocket League. Well, you've lost the man's heart forever. Octane is an amazing part. Where did that come from? I suppose she's trying to stay. You're supposed to be on a date right now. Let's see. Yeah, nice flick. Teammate just got a big beat again. He left you to watch the stream. No, it's time to watch stream. I just noticed that. That's funny. Baking. Beautiful. I wanted to eat with you. Ow. Oh no, not a broken heart. The first broken heart was in the stream. Got ditched for a stream on a first day. I'm so sorry, mate. The stream is high quality though, as you can see. I just single jumped instead of flipping. You know? You can't get much better than my skill level at the moment. Whoa. Uh-oh. Teammates nowhere. Teammates nowhere. Rubbing it in also. Okay, cool. What a horrific response to that. My goodness, dude. You picked a cold-hearted one, that's for sure. Oh, lucky. Could have. Maybe I took it away from my teammate though, I don't know. Wait, this guy's a fucking SSL tournament winner? Huh? What the fuck? Can you get fake tags, or is that... does that have to be true? Look, season 15 SSL tournament winner. No, come back. And we're right back in it. You can't fake, yeah, okay. Be surprised if you could. Well, this guy's an SSL tournament winner, somehow. Or he's just on his brother's account or something. He didn't seem to be an SSL to me, you know? I did say that was the last game, but I'll go till I lose. But then it's such a nice day, I'm definitely going to get some breakfast and sit in the sun for a bit. I'm going to take a day off today because since I had flu and recovered, I've actually been quite productive. Decorating my lounge, hanging pictures up, shaving my head and my face yesterday, washing the bedding, vacuuming the bed, streaming again. So today I just thought I'm just gonna chill, you know? I'm still streaming, but not like that's a big effort. Go on, teammate. Right. Oh, I imagine. Didn't quite have that deft touch that I wanted. Everyone's faking everyone. Ghost is faking himself. That's always fun. Literally everyone's faking everyone. My teammate's there? Okay. Save. Dev. Not the 50 I wanted. Dev's got it though. And I'm nowhere. And Wong is still chasing his new girlfriend. The cold-hearted ones die the hardest. Trust. I've had enough of them in my life. Shout out to all my cold-hearted girlfriends of the past. You made me a better person, I suppose. You could argue. Although, it's a tough argument to make, I'm not gonna lie. I got it, Dev! No! No! The heartbreak is palpable, just like in my previous relationships. Save that one. Oh. Indeed. We finally scored. Uh-oh. I think we're fine. Oh, nice demo. Oh, I couldn't quite get around it. Well, I probably could have, I'm just bad. In fact, I'm sure I could have. Had I had better settings. Right, what? That was a great bang. I just... yeah, well, okay, that's good for Dev. What you got, Ghost? What you got? What you got? Okay, never mind, Dev's not doing anything. Fine, Dev's there. We can trust in the Dev. We can trust in the Dev. We can trust in the Ghost and the Dev. We can trust in nobody. Ooh, come on, Dev. There you go, perfect pass. And he has missed it. And I've missed it. And everyone's scoring. in the end. You're gonna start doing that now? That was fun. What? Chatting up bots? Or something in Rocket League. Where's your girlfriend gone? You gone? Well, we won, so let's keep going till we lose, I suppose. Wait, one of them had 66. She said she will be able. Oh, she did. You're right. You play with yourself. I didn't even see that one. I am just coming after sometimes. Wow, she's nothing if not transparent and honest, I suppose. Uh-oh, teammate got beat. I was going to say there's no way Ghost misses that, but I thought he was going to. She started getting freaky and then said BRB. I wonder what she's off doing. I didn't know bots could BRB. That's new. Get out of here, Ghost. Teammate? I could have got that, I suppose. I was just kind of shocked that my teammate didn't do anything. She really wanted to leave you? Yeah, apparently so. What are you gonna do, dude? Just happens that way sometimes. Nice double. On the bright side, if we do lose this match, I can finally get breakfast. Lovely, where are you? Lovely Maya 1. As opposed to Lovely Maya 2. Your boyfriend is missing you, and I've just let a goal in. She might actually be gone. You mean you beat the AI into submission? That definitely is new. Didn't know that was possible, again. I thought they had unlimited batteries, you know? Unlimited power supplies. Teammates just leaving it again, okay. Wow. Wrong way. I wanted to try some kind of pinch. And I got some kind of pinch. And that's not a good touch. Yeah, alright. I want to go get breakfast anyway, so I was just kind of trolling really. The bot defeater! You flirt with them so badly they leave. Indeed. You did indeed. Impressive stuff, man. That is some good new content for the stream. I haven't seen that before. Like I say, it's made me sad that there hasn't been a chat overlay on screen. Maybe I'll have to add one for the next bot conversation, so at least there's some record of it on the VOD. At least I read some of it out, I think. So some of it should be on there. Everything's claimed. Just let me know if you need a bot gone. Yeah. Yeah, screw banning them. Just play with their emotions until they leave you. Impressive stuff, dude. Well done. Anyway, it's been fun. Definitely time to end the stream. Have a lovely day. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for the settings recommendation. I'm going to stick with these for now, see how it goes. I'll no doubt be playing a bit more tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. it'll be more of a test to see how it is when I'm fresh. So that'll be good. Anyway, nice to see you and have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Be kind to each other. Choose love, not fear. And I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Much love.